Welcome to Mitford Pottery. Hello. So this is our new anthracite clay, which we're having a go of, through a little textured cup. I'm going to try and see what it's like for trimming today. So we'll shift the camera down to the wheel. Now we're going to go professional trimming today. No clay, we're going to use a bit of water to attach it, and then we're going to do a pulled handle. So I've got these lovely new rounders to round the top of our cups, kindly donated. So what we're going to do, we're going to try the old pro way of doing this. So where's that? That's just on that edge there. So we put a bit of water on there, and we'll put a bit of water on that edge. Top centre it. Down, stop the wheel, give it a press down. It should be enough to keep it in place. I need a spinner. Oh, there. 3D printed spinner. Give it a clean because it's a different type of clay on the bottom bit. So we just give it a brush round, that's it. Give it a dry on the old leg, that's it. Right, so we'll get that in the middle as well. Do us. Mud tools, trimming tool, multi-purpose tool, and a Hsinchuen Leach. Multi-purpose, bit of combination going on today. So I don't have to take much out the bottom because it's thrown quite thin. So it's that edge there, make a little sort of like a nice raised foot on it, I think. So here we go. Let's see what it's like to carve. So I'll just set me outside mark there, and I'm going to carve up to that, hopefully. That's one of the good things about the Leach trimmers. The blade goes all the way around that corner, so you can get a nice sharp edge on it. And for me, it's a little too round. It needs to be a little bit of a sharper corner, which is why I have both tools. So I go to my mud tools, which has got a sharp corner, just to crisp that up. Well, the trim's okay. So that's our foot on there. Just got to tidy this bit up on here next. So I'm just going to run it across the top actually, I think. Don't need much taking off this. So I'll just run that blade across the top just to smooth it off. Like so, get rid of them there. Cut off tool marks, take that edge off, And that is pretty much it. So smooth that with my finger. Tell you what I will do, I'll burnish that edge because it's relatively gritty clear. So I just grab a bit. What's these? Get all the plugs in for merch today. These are mud tools. You get various colours for flexibility. Green ones, sort of mediums, I think. So we're going to just burnish this surface. So I'm going to start in the middle. So literally we're compacting and polishing the surface to make it nice and smooth. And go back in the middle. Like that. Lovely job. So that's much smoother now. Might have a go actually. Burnishing that edge. That's much better than that, yeah. Burnishing's the way to go. That's it. So, trimming over. Next problem, get it off the wheel without knacking the edge because it's stuck on here with water. Get the bits out of the way. And we just clasp it and give it a little bit of pressure and off it comes. That's it. Make sure we haven't damaged the top. Centre that up. And then I'm just going to run a wetted fingertip on that edge. And then I'm going to lightly burnish it as well. Just seen Florian doing this on his latest video. It's good enough for Florian, it's good enough for us. Does make a difference, just gives it that little, especially on these grittier clears, just gives it a little bit extra finish. There we are, that'll do, don't faff around with it too much. Right, so that's that. We got to make a maker's mark, make sure it's still round. That's it, still round. So, we're not going to stop the video, or do we stop the video? So because we've got to we got to change to the table for the next bit. So I'm going to put a handle on, a pulled handle. So, come with me. As the line goes in the famous film of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So we're going to go over here onto this bench. There's our cup. There's our cup. The fans come on. Bit of pop. Now, make a right mess when you're doing this pull handle. So I'm going to put a plastic sheet out, like so. Move back a bit so we get in. Well, as our cup, we had a bit of a video catastrophe, so I lost the footage of me assembling it. It did not record it. So, we shall finish off the video. You've seen us put handles on many times before. So that was our trimmed cup. You've seen us trim it on the wheel. We've added a handle, like so. trademark thumb rest. Not too bad to work with, this clear. So nicely attached, decent looking handle. It's a bit off that way, I noticed. Could have done with going over that way a little bit. In fact, while we're doing this video, shall we reattach it? We shall slice that bit off. Get that bit of clear out of the way. And this time, what we're going to do, I'm just going to blank that little end bit off there so it's flat. So if we rest that there, just going to squash that bit of clear. So that's what's going to attach at the bottom here. That's going to go on there, like so. And this time, hopefully, we'll get it in line. That look better? That looks better this time, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Tricky devil's handles, you know, tricky little devils. So yeah, we'll attach it to there. Right, make sure it's all in line this time. So, move that out the way. Score that. Bit of that on there. Put that back over. Double check it this time. Make sure that is straight. I think we're okay this time. Then I'm going to press that on. And I'm going to just blend that edge. Keep you in shot, hopefully. Like so. I'm going to get our little pin tool. That inside joint there. Wet fingertip. Smooth it all off. Can't get in there, so we use a nice soft brush. In there, around there. And that's, now I'm happy with it this time. This time we're good to go. There we are. So, the second end of this video, there we are. Our first anthracite thrown mug. Get that cup head. There we are. Now it looks, the handle looks in line this time. With a leaf motif on it. There we are. So, like, subscribe, comment. Clears the way. See you in another video very soon. Bye for now.